Hey guys, this is Kei speaking, and today we are back in Automation with the Ellisbury update and our Kei Car playthrough of the campaign in Gasmea. Gasmean muscle at its finest. And so refined by now too, as we are getting close to the year 2000 and the very last cars and engines that we are going to make. Well, we're not going to finish it off this episode, that's for sure, but there's some more work to do, I think, today. We might be able to make the next Ultra engine, or, well, no, it's called the Duramax i4 660 that we're going to make. It is going to be fantastic. The best, no? Duramax i3. That is the better option for the more standard cars. Less production units. And a little bit more efficient because more capacity per cylinder. 220 cc even. That's almost respectable. At the end of the last episode, we nicely set everything up, I see, and that makes it so that we are ready? Are you ready to start designing that special engine that is going to make it into the next model? Is that correct? I think it is. New engineering project. It's the Duramax i3 660. Unfortunately, that means that we can't put on a twin scroll turbo for this one. If we make it an i3, that is. Is that alone worth it? Going for the i4? I don't think it is. We're not going to go for the aluminium billet. That's for sure. That is just asking a little too much. But we probably need to be at least going for an LZ heavy. Let's try a 58 bore and... Oh, we were pretty much correct there. Can we? No, we can't. 58 is too small. But 82 stroke is a bit too much, considering how high we need to rev. So, no. Let's go 60, and that's still a lot. Let's see how this one performs. Should really help the turbo spool as well. Oh, well, the turbo doesn't care. But it has more fuel efficiency down below because a higher stroke to bore ratio, or a lower bore to stroke ratio, means that the air that is coming through the valve relative to the capacity is moving faster. We are going for a dual overhead cam, and let's use what are we supposed to use here? Material cost slightly higher, weight lower. Let's use the lower weight. And we have so much in terms of quality there. Can make a plus 13. Forged light, yes. Forged light and forged heavy? It's probably still required. Just a harmonic damper, and this one needs to be quite smooth. But 6 kilos extra? Nah. Let's make it 4 kilos extra. Of course, VVT all cam, and there we have it at 48% familiarity. That's nice. Turbocharger, of course a turbocharger, but definitely not a variable. Definitely not a variable. Nah, it's too expensive. This is the new cheapo engine. We gotta stick with the basics, like +7 quality. But we are going for direct injection per cylinder. A throttle per cylinder. Nah. Because then we can't choose the nice stuff that is for the lower range. Probably need to go for standard mid though. Is that available here? It is available here, so we could use this one if we wanted to. We already have 35% familiarity with this. Should make it palatable for this engineering. 60 months there, that's fine. And we go a little bit on the lower end here. 95, I believe, should be the target. Turbo mid and freeway standard. we do want it to be silent as well. So let's go double reverse flow. This turbo is not spooling whatsoever. That's fine though. Let's set it up properly. We can take a look at the compressor map. Oh, it looks nice. It's just entered. Ah, turbine is massive. Yeah, that doesn't help. And the turbo itself is massive too. Ah, it's such a problem with these. Oh, someone switched me to turbo compact. Okay, now fixed. What I want to say, problem with these is that the compressor map is just shit for small turbos. And despite us having a very large turbo for the capacity, they are just not very good. Reliability is very good though, all things considered. That's a neat little package. And now let's take a first look at the enormous power numbers that this thing is going to generate. We see that... Oh my god, it's bad. What did I do? This is horrendous. Let's check out the flows. Oh, okay. Sorry. Whoops. My fault. My fault. This is not quite right. See this? The turquoise line there? The aqua line? That's the valves. So we're strangled. We're strangled bad. Let's change this ratio around, shall we? We do need to go larger. Nah, maybe something like this. And that looks much more healthy already. Yes. Still up there. It's also cam profile. So if I up the cam profile, that becomes better. Probably want to engineer VVL as well. But it doesn't really help this one. Because, well, the turbo doesn't spool if you have too low cam. It's just, if the engine is farting at the turbo, it doesn't want to spin. And no, VVL is a little too expensive. If I correct all the mistakes, all the other mistakes in here, will that suffice? Just make the manifold a little larger. 75 here, and then also slightly on the header size. Exhaust looks good. And now we're making a very solid 113 horsepower. But the spool is just unacceptable. Let's check out what a variable geometry turbo could do. They're basically the same. Doesn't help. The compressor map just doesn't start early enough. If we want to have an earlier spool, we need to address the fact that we have a little bit of a sacrifice of reliability going on for that. Is it worth it? This step here, definitely not. This step here, nah, it's still too harsh. This step here, yeah, I think I take it. I mean, we could run way higher boost here. This is all fine, apart from the power here, supposedly. But 1.5 bar is okay. Let's see how we are going for that knock, though. It looks a little extreme. Let's go down to 8.0 instead. And we are at 138 horsepower. Using more of the compressor map as well. You just need boost to put enough mass flow through this thing to even work. And with this tuning, the engine running at maximum boost, maximum throttle, maximum RPM is just about reaching the line of optimal efficiency in the compressor map. Yeah. It's a little pathetic. And this is also not great. At plus 13% quality. That's better with the iron block, but is it really? It's just 5 kilograms extra. And that's 2 points of reliability. And the piston is basically at the same level. Oh, well, that is what is limiting it now. Alzi is there. Alzi light is down here. Too much power density. Magnesium is the same. The billet is way up here somewhere. Let's see, where is it at? 193. Would be beyond what we see here. And this one is at 124, so not really giving us that much extra. Even if we up this one, let's take another look. If we up the quality of this one, this will get up higher, higher, and there's the block. But that's just 1% power penalty. That's good stuff. So we can get there. But you know what? Production units. It really hurts to get there. So I would say I need to put some more research points into this. I mean, we have money to throw away, so that's fine. So that for the facelift of this one, that might already be production ready, we can then add a lot of quality here without having to have the production units go up massively. So this turned out to be quite powerful. Can't spool it earlier than this. We don't have small enough turbos. I can... Let's hold the engine and let's attempt to get it down, because we can a little bit. We must make the damn compressor smaller even than this. So hold this engine, hold this fort. We need to take a look at Mr. Compressor map. And if we go for a tiny ass turbo, that is already getting into boost creep up on top. And this is not great. Then, we just need to up the turbine a little. So this is kind of the maximum. See, knocking is a problem as well. This is kind of the maximum in terms of spool that we would be able to get, and we are at. That is a lot better for spool. We are sacrificing quite a bit of power. Still have plenty. 123 horsepower is not bad. And having full spool at 3,400 certainly beats having it at 4,800. Yeah, okay. We need to optimize it the same way as we did for the other one. That step size of 0.3, if you take a look there, that is acceptable. So, but one down is 0.5 for that little step, and that's not acceptable. But knocking, how bad is it really? Yeah, a little. Okay, 7.5. That's better. Losing some efficiency. 19.1 goes to 18.7. Now we're using way more of the compressor map. I quite like the thought of it. And despite the small shitty turbo at +9 quality or whatever we have it at. 7. It's just 7. This is looking pretty good for turbo. And it does its thing, 127 horsepower. And we're only getting a reliability reduction of 1% because we are choosing the cast iron block for some extra weight and potential. We are going to clear the held engine. Yes, that's correct. And there we are at 127 horsepower, fully spooled at 3,500 RPM. I don't think we need any variation of this one. So let's go to engineering. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. We don't want to make it as extreme here in terms of drawing these sliders down, because they need to be pumped up significantly in some time. Let's do the rest with funding here and reliability. There, perfect. 60 months. Yeah, I think that's fair. Or do we want to have it at 54 like the other cars? Are we still there? Let's have a look. Oh, yeah. Okay. So if we go with... Was it 54 or... Let's have a double look. That is whole years. And we are going to end up in 4 years' time. So 48. That makes it a little trickier. I think we can get it done. There you go. Somewhat shit sliders. Still have some reliability in process and tooling. 48. That's good. And lots of learn. No loan, just 108 million. Sign it off. I think that's going to be a fantastic engine for the future. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, man. These factories will be worn down so much. They're already just at 70%. How long have they been running? Oh, forever. Yes, since then. Since 91. We're in 97. And there are a few more years to go. Yeah, I think they can do it. Deterioration per year, 12 points. 12 out of the remaining 189. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, I see we can even make another little facelift of the Ultramax if we wanted to. And that is that needs to finish in April 2001. But first, let's get to the Electron releasing its proper version, its final iteration, where we pumped it full with technology in this fourth facelift. No one expects it, but the stats are through the roof in comparison. Let's take a look here. So stats-wise, if we compare the Sport, because that's the main one. So highlighted both lines here. You what? Okay. Well, we went from 44 drivability to 69. That's nice. And then sportiness to +7. Yeah, comfort just +3. Prestige +1 and safety +2. But that jump in drivability. Holy shit. It's also +50, +60, +70 kilos almost. That's a big jump. And reliability is down a few points. Alright, let's get there now. We're almost ready. Oh, by the way, you know you have a few buttons up here, right? So this is quite useful. Expanding this panel. If you don't have any room because you have too many projects, then that is quite neat if you don't need the others. And also changing scale here, of course. It looks like we can't really fill these. So that would tell me that we need some more shifts. Let's see if we can squeeze them out of it. It's already at 2. That will hurt. These are producing the nugget. That's not the main issue. I think we upped the shifts on this one. Oh no, it is the that is the problem. The nugget is the issue, so then we have no choice but to up these to a little bit of a higher number, even though it will hurt. Let's do 2.5. And we should see them go green as they are hiring. Yep, not quite filled, but they are hiring pretty quickly. 600 million in taxes per year. Yeah, I mean, we're among the big boys now. Oh, stop. I forgot something. Research and development. I need to up bottom end +6. This basically doesn't cost anything. It's the lab costs that are insane at the moment. So let's go +7, and we can go +7 here as well. And exhaust tech, why not have some exhaust tech as well? +5. And that's a good number, 100 million. Oh no! Higher refresh costs for the factory. How unexpected. There we go. Oh, this is for the Electron, right? We pay in cash, yes. Yes, it's getting close. There they are. Oh, this will be fun to see how much extra refresh costs we have on those factories. Yeah, that they are being smashed into the ground at the moment. But good news, the Electron is almost here. Just 3 more months. Oh no, issue, higher cost, 31 million. That's fine. And there we have it. Our first sales are going out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This looks like we can't produce enough of them. Oh, it's running 1 shift? What? Why is it running 1 shift? It can run up to 2 shifts. Well, that's fine. Maybe the engine factory cannot keep up? Now it's running 2 shifts, that's fine. So it has more juice in it. There we go, year 2000. We have hopefully not suffered of any bugs. And have now the Ultramax ready for another little facelift. Switch over to the 5-year view. Yep. We do have until 2001. Oh, our R&D department has already done some work here. We're now at +3 in bottom end. And also +3 in top end. Ah, so much better. The unlock penalty now is just 1 year. Instead of, what was it, 5.5 or something? So we can up it to like a +7. Oh, maybe +6. Don't want to overdo it. We only have 13 months? 14 months? 15 even. I think we're in January, yes. And we need to get to April. Doesn't that make it 16 months, Rob? Yeah, you're probably right. 292 horsepower, easy going, beautiful, massive plateau of torque, and very usable power there. Like, when you shift, you probably end up at 8-ish thousand after you've revved to there. So, or make it 7.5. So still, with loads of margin, still on boost. That's great. And of course, we're not going to put this one into any car, so I don't care about the power output. 6 quality now in every section, apart from aspiration, where we have 10 quality. It's a high quality engine. Oh yeah, and family has +13, of course. That's not much engineering time at all, so that's perfect. Because that means we can invest into getting some actual production up for this one. And reliability too. How much was it? Like 16, right? Yeah, 25, 25, and 25. Perfect. There you go. Now this finishes a little late. Just a month. Throw money at a problem. Wow, this is so expensive. This is incredibly expensive. So it's 15 months. There we go. Wait a sec. This is right now 2001. Perfect. 42 million. Yes. Oh yeah, as soon as these come out, we are going to sell into Ahana and Dalua as well. Or are we not already? I think we are selling our sports cars today. Let's check it out. Monthly sales data and Dalua. Something happened. So yes, we are obviously just sports cars. We are selling the Electron into the market. And how many buyers do we have in Ahana? It's pathetic. Oh, there we go. Holy shit. 197 million. Extra costs. Oh, how unforeseeable. Crank up those shifts. But sir, our factory will be ground into the dust. I don't care. Don't remind me. Yes. Oh, was that good though? No, this is a previous tax statement thing. Now, we have plenty of that. What? That is a lot of cars you have in stock? Can you make a fire sale into Ahana or something? Maybe I stocked up a little too much. Yeah. Oh, minimum safety regulation update. That's a lot of safety. 45? Oh yeah, it's that time. We are already in the 2000s, yes. Oh, we're finally making a bit of a loss. Quite a bit of a loss. Still selling like 3,000 cars out of the family pool here. 5,000 cars a month. But, oh shit. Oh man, okay. We are, pre-orders are 20k a month. Yes, I'm happy that I've upgraded that factory. I can tell you. Or built another one. Rather. Oh, this is going to probably trigger loads of events of, oh, please help out a poor man on the construction site. Yes, I can't even buy a currywurst anymore. Oh, there they go. As expected. Yeah, okay. So just 30 million and 90 million and 90 million and 284 million. New array? No! Oh my god! That must be a record. Oh, I've never seen that large a miss in pre-calculations. But it is really. So what is happening here? Let me explain. It's completely expected, actually. What happens is when you are signing off, or before you're signing off a project, it is looking at the current usage of that factory and just extrapolates that into the future. If you, right after signing off the factory, up its shifts by like 0.5 or more than that, then of course it's going to be really damn worn down. And if a factory retool costs you $1 billion, then of course it's going to cost you like 500 million extra if it's only a heap of trash left. Oh, there we go. That was very satisfying. Taxman is not going to come this year. I'm sure of it. Oh, and this was perfect. This was perfectly timed because we've already paid no taxes last year because we're making huge losses. But why are we making so huge losses? Because we have infinity stock. Oh, right. They can't sell anymore. You know that? They have too low safety. That will be what's happening. Safety is too low. Infinity stock. And oh, shit. Okay. We have 186,000 of them in stock. I think I'm just going to try and sell as much into the budget market as possible. Because there's certainly no regulations regarding safety in Ahana, are there? There are. Not extreme though. Let's check the market. We have Dalua minimum safety is 30 and 20 in Ahana. So we definitely can sell into those markets. I guess we got a new trim for you boys. But let's have the cars first come out, and then we shall see. Oh, there are more costs. Of course, there are more. Oh! What is this? Oh, it's the factory retool. 112 million and 72. Like, are we actually going to stay liquid? Sometimes you do need a big buffer. Didn't we go down from like 27 billion to now 22? Even more cost. Whoa, monthly tick of minus 1.7 billion. Another 1.7 billion. But here it is. Everything is out. Car factory construction, 1.5 billion. In a month. Oh, we have the same issue here. Oh, fuck. Okay, that's bad. Let's have 1 month tick. Just see how bad things are. And then let's set prices for those old cars. This should be a plus, yes. Okay, good. We are profitable again. And these should be limited to 2 shifts. They are. These are working too hard. I don't like that. It is just that one that is working 3 shifts, though. It's the best factory that we have. It's going to be worn down. It would be nice if they split the load a little more evenly. Ugh. Our sports factory is just working at 1 shift? Really? Does our Electron suck that much? Oh man, it does. Okay. Well, that's bad news. Oh, yeah, wait a sec. Does it have safety issues as well? Yeah, it has. Look at this. Like right when the year change came, the possible sales are just collapsing. Gotta set this right. Need to sell off these cars to Ahana. And no one cares if you die or not. So, here we go. They are a little cheaper, but not cheap enough for Ahana. Let's try to get rid of them at just a margin of 20%. And I dearly hope that these infinity signs are soon not infinity signs anymore. But the booby has the same issue, so let's fix the booby as well. Cheap tits for everyone. Here we go. Accepting the change for the booby as well, and now the Electron. Oof, I think we might want to, at some point, then just stop production. There's still enough sales going on. Where are they being sold to? The convertible seems to be fucked. Like, properly. As there are basically no sales anymore. This looks like Ahana and Delua are buying these. But the Sportier has always struggled a little, but Frenia dropped off. It looks like from this graph. But the other regions probably still have it. Or maybe Frenia is the only one left. No. But the Sport itself does do pretty well. Anyway, that means we do want to have a new lineup for these a little sooner. Let's tick on and see if the Infinity becomes something more useful. Oh yeah, it did work. Certainly did work. Well, not so much for the booby, that's for sure. Yeah, well. Yeah, this isn't looking all too good. Our tiny cars are, of course, struggling a little bit with the old tiny cars, because they are from 81. Yes, that's a long time ago now. It is time to look into designing the new version of what currently is the Nugget, a new model, and for that we need to find a good body. So, new car project it is. And we are going to select Nugget is family. And have a day generate. No, thanks. Although, what just occurred to me, you know what? I'm the only person who can say that when the AI generates a car, that's like me building it. Because I made the lookup table for the AI to consider the various choices and randomize those in. So it's kind of built by me anyway. Oh, look at this cute thing. That's pretty cool. Van, people mover, and pickup. Hello there, Mr. New Booby. But first, we need to limit this search parameter a little by just oof. Oh, that thing. I think I want it. I think I want it for our hypercar, our super race car with 200 full carbon fiber. It needs to be with 282 horsepower because that's how much we are allowed to have. And for the Electron follow-up, this thing looks really good. It's just too. What? Where am I at? Yeah, okay. This looks very light and nimble. It has a tiny track width, wheelbase of just 2 meters. Yes, we might struggle again with the safety regulations, but I think we're going to pass the 2000 at least. The regulation. Not the limit, the regulation saying you need 2,000 safety. That would be slightly overboard. Oh, beautiful. Look at this. We do have sedans. This is a little too small almost. It has so many variants though. Holy shit, what do you need all of those for? Oh, okay, pickups as well. This is a big one. This is a massive one. Very small in size, but massive. 3 doors. Even, yeah, that's good. Convertible. I think I want to go with the slightly larger one. Do we have convertibles here? Yeah. So this is looking... Oh, wait, they also have coupes. And a 3-door kind of family version. But maybe we go a little larger. This is looking good at 2.3. Yeah, and there we have the people mover as well. Okay. This is looking like I want to go for this one as a replacement for the Nugget. As here we do have a hatchback, a convertible, or like a hardtop convertible if you wanted to, and a people mover as a more utility-focused vehicle. I think that's good. Let's choose this one. Slightly larger, because we now have the power to back it up. It's still tiny, but what are we going for? Do we want to build lightweight? Think so. Aluminium presses. Go full aluminium. Can we do this? Could go monocoque glued aluminium, but this is a non-mass production thing. And for this one, we do need steel presses. But we already filled the slots of our factories. Ugh, okay. This one also requires an upgrade. Steel treatment plant and steel presses. So this is going to be a little tight on the factory yard. And unless we just go for steel. Or we choose... Oh, I know what we do. Holy shit, I know what we do. Why didn't this occur to me? We go aluminium, space frame semi, aluminium. What? Semi-space frame assembly? Since when is that? That's not an add-on. We only have aluminium presses, don't we? What? Okay, so you see how often I'm choosing this option. But that combination would be very lightweight and reasonably prestigious. So let's go with... Yeah, what do we want? Front transverse for our... That's a lot of power to just have front transverse. I think I'm going longitudinal. Struts in the front and go semi-trailing, or maybe double wishbone rear? No, I think I'm going semi-trailing arm. And we do have 8. Holy! 8 quality there, that's perfect. Very nice. So we can save loads of engineering time on this. That's sounding great. Let's keep it at 5 for now. That's a nice 20% cut. Oh no, 30% cut in engineering time. And now, engine. Ooh, okay. We need to make a new Duramax. Duramax, not prototype. It's the first production version. You have to be good now. Keeping it simple. This is just the production version 1. PV1. Yes, exactly. Instead of the just P1, which was the prototype one. So here we take that one. Oh, beautiful. Such a good engine. We can beef it up a little further if we wanted to. Now, just add some quality here. As we now have had a big bump in top-end quality. Oh yes, maybe this is great, maybe this is shit. What is Smart Boost doing here? Oh, I see. It is working, but the calculations aren't really working. Or it's not doing the right thing. Oh, I think I know what's going on there. This is probably just optimizing the spool for the for full throttle. And then everything before that is kind of in the surge zone anyway. Well, that's not that smart, Mr. Smart Boost. That means I should look into the algorithm. Let me make a note. Oh, there's a lot of gains to be had here. +9 quality available, no more unlocks, and we can go all the way to +9, of course. That is beautiful for everything. Especially reliability. Yes, now, finally. Even Arjana is getting 95. Oh, 3-way with pre-cat. This is something that we want. Because, I mean, we have such a problem meeting the West standards. So, no, we're going to save the money. Right, so where to start with this one? If we start with the family, then I think we should start with this hatchback. Because we don't have a sedan, do we? No. So yeah, longitudinal is what we have. I wonder if we should go for the all-wheel drive option for this one. Like really splurge. It's not that expensive because we haven't really put in any costs yet for it. Like now, there's some material costs in there, but it's mostly engineering and makes the car heavier. Continues, yeah, that gearbox won't hold up if you have to build it the same size as the engine. We are going for advanced automatic, because that worked very nicely last time. 6 gears, maybe something like this, 240, 40, 40. And going with the nice diff here. Helical, it's slightly expensive. Let's go with the viscous instead. Do have some familiarity with it as well. And we do have a slight range. Probably this is going to be around 55 front weight. And then we just make it a little cheaper. It's just +5 quality. Medium compound it is. It's the most all-round tire you have. I do want to get slightly wider tires in the front. So there you go. And there it updates. Yes. 175s? Or should we stay with 165s? It does have a decent amount of power, but being all-wheel drive now, I think solves that issue. So we can have tiny tires. Probably needs some setup like this. Like nothing in the rear, or even less. And 80, 275s, 220s, and then we go with just 30. And one in quality to eliminate some of the fade. And, ooh, flow optimized. Well, that's nice. But I think we're going to stay with fully clad. We're not going that fast. Oh, no! Okay, well, shit. This one just fits a +2 arrangement. Ah, you know what? Then this becomes the city car. City car, confirmed. Luxury infotainment. I think we've jumped something. Yeah. Luxury sat-nav. We're in the future. 2,000 for the interior. Yeah, that's a lot of production units too. But do have the tech pool for it, despite the unlock. Oh, do we finally need any kind of power steering? I think the answer is no. Advanced 2000s. Just one. It's just 9 months engineering time. Yeah, we can afford a little bit more than this. And soon we shall see the stats of the car. Slightly optimized towards nowhere, because lighter. We want it to be lighter and more loud. Now, we do need the comfort. So, okay, let's wait for this. But here we are going for the standard. Adaptive is our standard now. And then passive. Okay. And it sucks as a family car. It sucks as a city car as well. That is what we're going for. Oh, I can see why. It's a slight problem. I was like, oh, that's a lot of sport for a city car. And yes, that was correct. It is a little bit of a sporty one. We are going for normal setup. And there we are scoring better. Oh, look at this beautiful curve. 6 gears, always 120 horsepower, basically. But why does everyone hate this car? This is not nice of them. Maybe because it's very suboptimal in terms of optimization. Haven't done anything just yet, but the gearing is looking good. And, well, the steering graph is looking good too. I'm starting to get a little worried. The brakes, The brakes are basically perfect first round through. So why does our car suck? Oh, low reliability. Yeah, that's fine. We are going to get that one. That's easy. But is our drivability just so low? No, 73. I mean, that's kind of standard in this time. Demographics. Let's see. Oh. Are these bastards the ones that are mixing things up? Because this is looking... No, Fruinia hates them. Wow. I didn't quite expect that. Maybe it's too large for them. It might very well be too large for them. But I mean, those stats are superb. Wow. I wouldn't complain about this. Or maybe... They do want their manual in Fruinia? No, they don't. Huh. The cornering Gs are a little bit low. But that shouldn't really matter too much for the drivability. It does matter a lot for the sportiness. I mean, this car is just perfect for Helvetia. They love it. And in Gasmea even more so. I mean, it's proper Gasmean muscle. Muscle city car. In Kei Car format. Maybe we can't make it right for the Florinians. I think it's a great car though. And very easy to engineer as well. Oh, look at that. So by throwing a little bit of money at the problem, we have, for 5 years' time, still have a few sliders to move. That's looking very good. Yeah, reliability is still a wee bit low. But this is a perfectly workable setup. Yeah, I like it. How's it going for the Duramax? It is going a little too well. But don't say that, because there are sliders involved here and they are scary. There, that would be a configuration I would like. Can also add a little bit more funding, but that's already a lot. And some more pressure if we needed to, but that's good. Reliability at 75, that's 119 reliability. Did I mention that I need to revamp how reliability works in the game? Yes, oh yes. So much on the to-do list. No fact. Oh, disagree. We're going to tackle that the next time, though. I mean, this is a really nice first build, even though Fruinia doesn't like it. Big middle finger from Gasmea. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please smash the like button for me. It helps the videos, and I shall see you guys next time.